Breaking leading news outlet Axe's top white male hosts in bold DEI overhaul, cites excessive lack of diversity in smirking. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the cable news landscape, Mega News Corp, the nation's leading purveyor of talking heads and hot takes, announced today that it has terminated the contracts of its two top-rated white male hosts, Charlton the Smirk Tucker and Alex the Squint Calamity, as part of a sweeping diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative. The network, which has long prided itself on its commitment to balanced shouting matches, claims the firings are a necessary step to address what it calls a glaring lack of diversity in on-air smirking, squinting, and sanctimonious finger-wagging. "We've conducted an exhaustive internal review," said Mega News Corp CEO Karen P. Wokington III in a press conference held via Zoom to reduce carbon emissions. "Our data revealed that 98% of our primetime smirking was being performed by white men over the age of 50. This is simply unacceptable in 2025, a year in which we must ensure that every demographic group has an equal opportunity to smirk condescendingly at our viewers." The decision comes on the heels of a viral social media campaign, #SmirkEquityNow, which accused Mega News Corp of smirk privilege and demanded the immediate redistribution of on-air facial expressions to underrepresented groups. Activists argued that the network's reliance on Tucker's trademark smirk of incredulity and Calamity's signature squint of moral superiority had created a hostile viewing environment for audiences seeking alternative forms of performative outrage. Charlton Tucker, known for his nightly segment Charlton's Whiteboard of Truth, took to his personal X account to decry the firing as the woke-pocalypse we've all feared. In a 17-minute video rant, Tucker claimed, "This is cancel culture on steroids. They're coming for your smirks, America. Next, they'll ban squinting, and then where will we be? Unable to express disdain without words? I won't stand for it." He then announced plans to launch a new streaming platform, Smirk TV, where he promised 24/7 unfiltered smirking, free from the shackles of DEI tyranny. Alex Calamity, meanwhile, issued a statement via carrier pigeon, claiming he was going off the grid to fight the woke agenda from a secure, undisclosed bunker. Sources close to Calamity say he has already begun filming a new show, Squinting into the Abyss, which will air exclusively on a blockchain-based platform accessible only to viewers who own at least 0.5 Bitcoin and a Make Squinting Great Again hat. Mega News Corp has wasted no time in rolling out its DEI-compliant replacements. Starting next week, Tucker's 8 p.m. slot will be filled by the Intersectional Smirk Hour, hosted by a rotating panel of non-binary climate activists, vegan chefs, and interpretive dance therapists. Calamity's 9 p.m. slot will be rebranded as Squinting Through History, featuring a diverse lineup of historians who will squint disapprovingly at America's past while sipping ethically sourced kombucha. "We're thrilled to bring fresh perspectives to our audience," said Wokington III. "For too long, our viewers have been subjected to the same old white male smirks. Now they'll experience smirks from every race, gender, and socio-economic background, smirks that truly reflect the rich tapestry of human condescension." The network has also introduced a new Smirk Equity Index, which will track the demographic breakdown of on-air facial expressions in real time. If the index detects an overrepresentation of any single group smirking, an AI-powered smirk redistribution algorithm will automatically adjust the lineup to ensure equitable smirk distribution. The announcement has sparked a firestorm of reactions on X, where the hashtag #SmirkGate is trending alongside #WokeNewsCorp and #BringBackTheSquint. Supporters of the move hailed it as a landmark victory for smirk equity, while critics decried it as the end of free expression as we know it. One X user, at PatrioticSmirker1776, posted, "First they came for the smirks and I said nothing. Then they came for the squints and there was no one left to squint for me." Meanwhile, at Smirk Justice Warrior countered, "If you're mad about losing your white male smirks, maybe it's time to check your smirk privilege. Smirking is not a human right, it's a social construct." Insiders say the network is already planning Phase 2 of its DEI overhaul, which includes mandatory squint sensitivity training for all remaining hosts, and a ban on the phrase common sense, unless it is preceded by the disclaimer, this is not intended to exclude non-binary interpretations of sense-making. As for Carlson and Calamity, their departures have left a void in the cable news landscape, one that Mega News Corp hopes to fill with a more diverse array of sanctimonious facial expressions. Whether viewers will embrace this brave new world of inclusive smirking remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. In 2025, the battle for on-air outrage has never been more equitable, or more absurd. Disclaimer: this is a work of satire. Any resemblance to real persons, networks, or events is purely coincidental and intended for humorous purposes only.